Good to see you. Okay, a little tidbit real quick. We never really said anything about Americans waiting till the last minute because we didn't really bring it up. But I don't know about you guys, but I would be the one waiting till the last minute, and I think I represent a pretty good chunk of America. That's what we do. We put things off until the last minute, and then the day before we're like, oh shoot, I better go pay my parking ticket or they're gonna fine me. Better go buy my kids Christmas gift. Better go register to vote. So we're gonna wait till the last minute. It's gonna happen, and yeah. So that's just that real quick. It's like they said, it sounds cheap to get an ID, like even if it's not free, $75. In California, a poll worker works all day and they get paid $75. That's a lot of work for an ID, like just to vote. That's just another little thing I wanted to say. They make it sound like there's no real issue, like why would it matter? Like just put voter ID laws. It's not hurting anybody except the disenfranchised people, but that's such a small number. It was found in a study by, I didn't write it on here, but in a study I got that I will cite later, from the 35 states that are going through with the voter ID laws, it is said that in the first year that they will spend at least $276 million and collectively almost $1 billion in the first 4 years alone. So there's just that little tiny percentage of voters, or of vote fraud, that is coming from ID issues, and we're gonna go ahead and just drop millions and millions and millions of dollars in trying to stop that when the real problem is absentee voting. My next point is that there is also no serious doubt that the number of disenfranchised voters exceeds the amount of fraudulent voters. Around 600,000 registered voters don't have one of the limited forms of ID required by the voter ID laws to actually vote. So a lot of disenfranchising, not a lot of actually stopping voter fraud. Let's see. Something that I meant to bring up earlier, but I didn't, I skipped it. In Texas, photo IDs, and I think it goes for most of the other states, photo ID isn't like, if you're a college student and you want to go to the University of Texas, but and you like it there, you want to vote, but you never got an actual Texas ID, you can't just show up with your California driver's license and vote. You have to go and get some other form of ID. Yeah, I just wanted to make sure that was brought up. That's all I got.